people, and welcome to another edition of the Rings and Things Fantasy Basketball Podcast. I'm joined here today by a couple of my favorite GMs. Yeah, so we've got Jermaine in the building representing Clutch City.
Come on, shout out Jay, here to save the day. You hear it every time on the podcast. You know.
We've got Stevie representing South Norwood Knights.
South Norwood Knights, talk to me nice. That's everyone. You know it is.
I like it. I like it.
And then we've got Demola representing, what is it, Ep.6, you said?
You know the name, no? Running up trying to do trades tonight.
And then, of course, myself, the host, Jay, I'm representing ATL Snipers. So, obviously, big show for you again today. We're going to be running through some of the latest news in basketball. And, of course, those who are unfamiliar with with our podcast, you know, it's all about fantasy basketball and everything basketball related. So, again, we're going to unpack a lot of things today. So, enjoy the listen. And, whilst I'm here, I'm going to let Tahir take over and explain to you the rules of our league.
Here's your quick run-through and guide to the NN2 Basketball Association Fantasy League. We have 9 teams in our competition, including the Atlanta Snipers, Bath City Pythons, Brum City Blaze, Croydon Crusaders, Clutch City, the Essex Eurostep, Leicester Red Eyeballs, Point Assisting Rebounders, and the South Norwood Knights. Each team has 13 players in their roster, 10 are active and 3 are on the bench. Players can be changed once a week, but once the first game they're scheduled to play in that week has started, they'll be locked in exactly where they are. Teams were determined via a draft. Players not selected go into the free agency pool and can be picked up twice a week with a bid from a budget of $100. Players go to the highest bidding team. Another way to get players is via trades. 2 teams can do a single or multiplayer trade, and all trades are signed off by the commissioner to ensure they're not too one-sided. We use a rotisserie style scoring format, so when one of your players scores points, they will be added to your team's total for the year. If your team has scored the most points, you will be awarded 9 points. If your team has scored the least, you will get 1 point. This is a case across all of our 9 categories: field goal percentage, free throw percentage, 3-pointers made, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, and points. The owner with the most points across the year will be crowned NBA Fantasy Champions of the NN2 Basketball Association.
All right, then, boys. Let's get into it. It's been a busy week. It's been a very busy week. Not even just basketball related, but just in general, fam. What you been telling me?
I'm here, bro. I have been here on this podcast for 2 weeks now, yeah.
Bruv, same.
And after the podcast alone, I haven't been speaking much. I've been keeping myself stum. You get me?
And I don't understand why.
Let my team do the work. And you. That's why no one's been talking to me.
Bruv, I've been trying to call you.
Yeah, and I've been ignoring that.
Yeah,
I said this 2 weeks ago. I said I don't answer Jay's call anymore. He's trying to manipulate, man. He's trying to influence man to do different things. Do you get it? Marcus fell for it, and look where he is. Like, you get me? He's done that here. So
infiltration, fam.
Yeah.
But I don't have no bad words to say about you just yet. I do think you're a dead GM. But again, we're gonna get into that. But
I'm probably the best GM in this whole game.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's really
Carter said that. Look what happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whole lot of cat.
Stevie, how's your week been, fam?
It's been all right. You know, team's getting a bit of niggly injuries. You know, we don't complain to the basketball gods, man. I've had a pretty clean bit of health this year. So, just a bit of a downside to this week. But, you know, we're soon back, man. We're soon back full force very soon.
You sure about that?
Yeah, man. Giannis is out 1-2 games, man. Like, listen, MVP mode soon come back, man.
I hear you. Dem?
I'm busy.
Straight.
I'm busy being a whack. That's what it is.
I've been inactive on the waiver wire and everything. I've just been passenger because guys are injured and I just ain't got the time for it. As I said, we got to reevaluate the league. Adam Silver done it. We got to reevaluate the league for next season and potentially make it a daily.
Not doing daily fantasy with them that can't sort out their team every week. Okay,
I can sort it out every week, but that's not the issue.
Not just you. No, the main two people that are campaigning this are you and Tahir. You're already done at it if he's part of your crew.
This is it.
Just putting it out there. Sorry.
It's straight facts.
But back to the week. Yeah, it's been all right week. Can't really say much. I ain't really moved much. Rayway's climbing up, talking rubbish, but
yeah, he's still dead. Hey, listen, he's jumping out. And listen,
he's still dead,
bro.
He's on jump out gang mode.
We'll save it because he's James Harden and that. But yeah,
this is the thing for me this week, bro. I've just been busted by hay fever. Apart from that, my team is solid. You know what I mean? It's doing what it needs to do for now, especially with my guy out for 7 weeks. But we're gonna look at the standings for now. AD's been out for 7 weeks, bro. Yeah, it's been mad, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but injury prone, we already knew that, man.
Anyway, he's not injury prone. Injury prone is a different term, fam.
Pete Davis is injury prone.
And Anthony Davis is not injury prone, bro.
Oh my God.
You man don't know what injury prone is, bro.
You don't know what injury prone is.
You don't know what injury prone is.
I like this. That's a question for the listeners then. Is Anthony Davis injury prone, yes or no? Cool. We'll see about them results. We'll see. Okay, we'll see about them results, innit? We'll put it on Twitter and all of that.
He's the most injury-prone first-round draft pick this year. What are you talking about?
Injury-prone means, bruv. We'll see. Anyway, we'll leave that for them, innit? We'll leave that.
AD is injury-prone, bro. That isn't even like no one's gonna say. No one's gonna say no apart from you.
For real?
Yeah. You don't create a new narrative, and say, no, this is not the point no more.
When someone says unpopular opinion to think.
Listen, lads, we'll see. We've got too much to get through today. I don't want to stick on AD's injury proneness or whatever you lot rubbish you want to chat. So anyway, if you look at the table, really quickly, we still got that dead end at the top. Creative Crusaders, Marcus hanging on by a thread. 48 points. You know what I mean? Yeah. 48 points. If you go back and listen to some previous episodes, you lot will hear how he was like, 8 points clear? Talking bare. Oh my goodness, bruv. And now he's half a point ahead of Jermaine. So Jermaine's got 47.5 points.
Always holding it up a top 3.
That's
not my thing.
What you say? What are you in the position to be clutch?
Always in the position. I've been in the position to be clutch all season, bro.
Yeah.
No matter what's happened. And that's why you can't call me a bad GM.
I wouldn't call you a bad GM.
You're a very lucky GM.
Never. It's lucky. Wow. You see this term luck? Yeah, you don't understand the term luck.
Well, tell me about it.
Because it's just not lucky, bro. It's just good GMing. I make the right waiver wire moves. I make sure the right people are in my team and people are on the bench.
Kevin Love, yeah?
Kevin Love's come back now. I just done it prematurely, you know what I mean? As we've had this conversation, I tried to have too much future sight. Yeah, and I jumped the gun too much. And that's what had me on the decline for a piece. That's what made me drop to 4 at one point. But then I got my mind right. I got my shit together.
Started skating again.
I started skating again. Get at me. Yeah. And I'm skating to the top where.
Say no more. Stevie's in third, 45. I'm in fourth. You've had a few, but to mention, you have had a few niggles this week.
Yeah,
this was meant to be the week.
Listen, it happens, innit? I'm not saying much about this week. There's still a bag of weeks to go. Again, I've had a clean bill of health this year. I can't even cap and say I haven't compared to other years. But yeah, man, like soon title hunt is still there, man. Still there. So we'll see what happens, man.
I'm in fourth with 42. Nice position. I'm not upset. AD may come back soon. We'll see. Boston City Blaze. So Curtis, Brom City Blaze. Curtis is on 38 points. He's going to be gassed. He's done some business, so we'll talk about the briefcase soon. Demola joint on points in 6th, 38. Ray with 36.5 points in 7th. Tahir 33 and Dione at the bottom with 32.
Yeah, he holds that spot. He's been holding that. That's it.
You know what? You say that, but Tahir's been slipping and Dione's been slowly. Dione's the reason why Marcus has lost so many points.
Yeah, we're going to need him to pick it up. You know what I mean? We're going to need him to pick it up because, bruv, honestly, this week I've seen your team, Stevie's been in. Oh, your team, it's looked like a flipping, like you got chicken pox, mate. Day to day, O's all over.
Yeah, man. Yeah, listen, again, as I said, listen, I cannot complain, bro. I really can't. Like, it's only day to days. The most haggling injury right now is Collins out for potentially a week. I'd say probably 2 weeks. Ingram's been out for a couple games, but listen, most of my players have hardly been injured, bro. So I can't really complain to you. So I'm not really going to sit here and say, oh, it's terrible. It's up. Nah, bro. Like, it's part of the game. So it's a key thing for people out there with Fantasy League. Don't be them man that complain all day about injuries. Like certain man on this podcast saying that players are not injury prone when they are. Don't be that man in it. Don't be that man.
Be realistic.
Be realistic.
Okay. We want to talk realistic. We want to talk about AD being out for 7 weeks is realistic. We want to talk about Shea getting plantar fasciitis is realistic. Are we really going to do that?
What did he get?
Plantar fasciitis.
What's that?
Oh, it's a madness at the bottom of your foot, fam. Like,
because he was getting overworked at Thunder. There was nothing.
I'm tired of this, man.
I just want to say something. Like, Jay's an absolute madman, and I want people to know that as well when it comes to.
Why are you talking about business? Don't talk about business.
No, let me just like, bro. Jay has full-on panic attacks, bro. When I told you that, bro, if someone gets injured on someone else's team, oh, it's gonna benefit Jermaine, man. Why is it benefiting Jermaine?
It happens every single time.
Like, bro, like you're projecting your thing onto me. I don't want to hear that. Like, I see it.
Bad vibes. Yeah, no, I'm good vibes in real life. Nah, honestly, I feel this. I'm good vibes in real life, but I'm bad vibes in this game. You know, I'm bad vibes in this game. I've got bad vibes, and I think that's what's been happening, bro. I've been terrible vibes, fam. If you see some of the messages I've sent these GMs, bro,
7 a.m. bro.
Yeah, that's not gonna. We all know my schedule. We all know my schedule and time. My clock's a bit funny right now. Yeah.
Oh, good.
But yeah, I am really pissed off with Jermaine's team. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you profit a lot of everyone else's L's.
But everyone does that. If someone gets injured, someone else will profit.
Not like that, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
Not like you, bro.
Because I take the most advantage of it, bro, and that's what part of being a good GM is.
Get out of here, man.
These are the type of conversations we need to be having and the listeners listen to, bro. Like, they need to learn, you know what I mean? ESPN Fantasy League, get at me. Sherlock J 121. You know what I mean? DM me, there's subscriptions only.
Do you know what makes me laugh? You're so quick to talk about, oh yeah, your knowledge for this fantasy thing, get at you, but you lot don't even have League Pass.
How do you know what I do?
Why are you snitching, bro?
Yeah, how do you know, bro?
Yeah, well, Prav, what do you mean why am I snitching? You lot ain't mentioned League Pass once, because I know you lot don't have it. And the fact that you said Ben Simmons is dead, that's how I know you don't have League Pass.
All right, listen.
That's what I'm talking about.
At the end of this podcast, we're coming back to that subject.
We definitely will. So,
before I get mad.
So there's been a lot of business. There's been a lot of business this week. I've been involved, and so has Ray and Curtis. Just to run through some of the trades. And I just want to hear you lot's take on them. Bath City Pythons traded Draymond Green to Brum City for Miles Turner. What do you lot think? Demola?
I think Miles Turner is a very, very good pickup. He's going to get blocks and rebounds, and he's gonna facilitate across the board. I don't know about the Draymond Green side though, to be honest. He's obviously triple single, but yeah, man, he said he's the best defensive player, and yeah, he's been capping all season. I don't know for him, man.
Yeah. Hey, Jan, what do you think of the trade?
Personally, for like Brum City Blazers perspective, I don't understand. Them man are trying to catch me on blocks, and then you get rid of one of your guys that gets 4 to 5 blocks a game, like relying on who? Like Drummond to come back. Like, I hear it, don't get me wrong. And then yeah, like so I'm confused really. And then of course going for steals, he's topping steals. Like, is he scared people are gonna catch him? He panic traded that one. I don't get that. Like,
yeah, no, I was a bit surprised with it as well, because I knew what he was trying to do. I knew what he was trying to do with the whole, obviously the potential triple double, whether it be the steal block and then 10 assists, 10 rebounds, 10 points or something like that. But relying on Draymond for that is an iffy one, man. We don't know what Golden State are going to be looking to do. So it's a risk, but I would have never given Miles Turner for that. What would you have done, Stevie?
Boy, I don't really know what Curtis is doing right now, you know. I know that he's trying to look at my assists and another stat, and he's trying to accumulate assists, so he's obviously trying to get at me with that one. So I hear that, but I don't know, man. I feel like he could have got more from Miles Turner. Like, Miles Turner is like what top blocks, like topping blocks.
Yeah.
If it's not him or Rudy Gobert,
Bro, he's looking like he could be defensive player of the year, him or Rudy. So it was a strange one.
Yeah, I think he's in the race, but he's not gonna win it. He's never gonna really win it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I think he wants triple double, guys, basically, innit? But he wants a cheaper triple double. And Draymond still does get you probably 0.9 a block with the steal. So I hear it, but I don't know if it was worth trading Miles Turner for. I think maybe you could have traded someone else. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's decent. It's okay.
Yeah, that's probably we'll probably put a poll out for the people for them to decide who won that trade out of Draymond and Miles Turner. And also we'll probably do the same one for Trae Young and Jason Tatum. So I traded Trae Young for Jason Tatum. Would you man think of that one?
Stop looking at my field goal. I don't know what you're doing. I read this game too well. Like, I can see everything, bro. Same way I can tell you instantly Curtis coming from my assist with the moves he's made. I can see you trying to come from my field goal. Stop looking at it, bro. Stop looking at it.
You're so deluded, bruv.
Jacob Pirtle, then this guy, 600 guy. Stop looking at my field goal. Bro, Jay, stop. Because I know you're going to say a bunch of nothing, but I need you to understand. You want third place. You know that if you take points off me, it makes it tighter. This whole time when you've been telling me things about other people, yeah, you think I don't know what you're doing?
You're so confused. This is the thing.
I'm telling you now, you think I don't know what you're doing, bro?
Can I let me jump in, yeah? This is why I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying to take points off you, yeah? Why do you think I gave up assists? You are behind me in assists, but you've got Kyrie who could potentially get 15 a night, yeah? I'm trying
because you got the 115.
No. I'm saying he's capable, yeah? Jason Tatum is not capable of getting 15 a night. That's fair. Yeah. Trae Young is, right? So my point is, I'm trying to expand on rebounds. I ain't going to tell you what I'm trying to do there, but I'm trying to get good on rebounds, yeah? The buckets, what Boston need wins, correct? Okay. And Jason Tatum is a good defensive player, right? Am I wrong? Is Jason Tatum not a good defensive player?
It's scaring my asses, man.
No, hold on. But wait, just answer.
Stay off my lawn.
Wait. Jason Tatum's a good defender, right?
Yeah.
To the point he gets bare steals, right?
Yeah.
Who's above me in steals? Is it the guy? Oh, okay, cool. Right. Okay. All right. Is that okay? So let's. I don't want him winning, but I ain't trying to do no collusion business. Or
okay. Can you put someone in your team that gets like 300, 200 field goal for me, please? Because they're with me.
Well, AD's coming back. I can't promise nothing, fam.
No, actually, no. Just stay above Jam, and we're good.
I can't promise that either.
That is never promised, bro.
Why? No,
because bro, he's got Jokic shooting out of his eyes, mate. He's going
but for time he's been above him in field goal, though.
I wouldn't say time.
Nah. From when I've passed both of you, in my time of being between who?
It's been jumping. It's been like.
Okay.
Top and changing. Which, I have my own little thing going on there, But I understand what Jay's saying in terms of like the Jason Tatum and the. Sorry, I do see potential of getting 2 points from another GM, which is above him, which doesn't include me, so I'm good. You know what I mean? Which helps kind of my vibes. So I see it, but at first I was a bit confused. I was like, why would you do this? It's just like, but I think Jason Tatum's a go-to guy at the Celtics, and like Trae, sometimes. You've got so many shooters at the Hawks. It's unbelievable, like amazing. So they rely on different players each night.
And the way what's his coach, Nate McMillan? Well, I've been watching him because I got league pass. Nate McMillan has been running him like as in facilitator since he's got there. And the thing is, Trae Young is a basketballer. He takes bad shots. He just takes bad shots, bro. Like unsolicited threes from like 30 feet. And it's like, bro, you're not nice like that for you to have a contested shot from three. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't like it. It's not good for my field goal. If Jason Tatum needs wins, so he needs to get buckets. Do you know what I'm saying? He could go off on a 40-point night. So I'm happy with that one. Would you reckon?
That's one of your most sensible threes that you've given me. Some of the threes you've given me, you might as well tell me man's fucking zodiac sign and shit.
Well, I mean, I think he's like a Scorpio or something.
Oh, good.
My field goal stinks.
It stinks.
Your
I'm trying to
team
tell
stinks.
No, but you
Jam,
got shooters though, Devon.
thank
So,
you.
so obviously that's part of it.
Oh,
so
my
if
days.
you've got for the people at home, if you've got bare shooters, cool. You're
High
gonna
volume.
pick up threes.
Nah, I know. Yeah, I know that. I know
But
that.
your field goal's gonna
Yeah.
be dead. So it's up to you what you do with that.
Mandem, can I tell you something? Yeah.
Go on.
If you're on 466 and someone else is on 470 in terms of field goal, it's not impossible to catch them, is it? Especially
No.
Right. So if you get a big man who shoots high volume and gets high volume field goal, and you
He's trying to
replace them
do
with
trades
a
in
three-pointer,
here, but
Let me say. Actually, no.
gosh,
All right.
bruv.
I hear that Jay's probably trying to propose something to them, but let's
Please listen.
Because we're on the subject of trades. Why don't you want to do trades, bro? Why?
He's so greedy.
But when I tried to trade with this guy, he said, "Give me 10 bags in real life." I said,
He's done out here, man.
"You're
He's
done
done
out
out
here,
here.
bro."
listen,
no.
as I said, there's no point trading me because there has to be a winner and loser,
No,
and I'm not losing.
No, bro. There's
Bro.
9 stats across the board,
You know what
bro.
I mean?
Like if you lose on 2, you win on another 2. Like
Tell him, Jam, man.
Like you've got. It's not Yahoo no more, boy.
Right,
Exactly.
listen. So how about this? I'm proposing who I want to be traded, and Jay's giving me 10 other players. I don't want them.
No, Dumla, you're very right. You see this guy? The crook. He'll tell you, yeah, listen, I'll give you, who's in this team? I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, 8 and 4.
Hey, don't tell business, fam. We're still in business.
That's just putting names like there. All right, who's your biggest player then?
I don't know.
All right, Anthony Davis for Brandon
No, he's
Ingram,
not because he's not playing.
And I'll be like, yeah, cool. That's a decent trade. Let's try and work the other pieces of it, yeah? Then he's asking for Kawhi, Kyrie.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know, like Kevin Porter level players. And I'm like, what?
Can I tell you what Stevie does since he wants to do this? And since we're still on the topic of trades, right? You see Stevie, yeah? He wants you to help him and he doesn't want to help you in any way. So he goes, yeah, bro.
You might not only justify what Devil is saying, really, innit? Only justify what
No. I say, listen, look at the stats I'm offering you. Look at the stats that I want, yeah?
As long as Stevie wins in 4 stats, he doesn't give a damn about what you do. He don't give a Ross.
If we're not in comparison for stats, it doesn't affect you. It doesn't affect me.
See, look at him. That's the thing. It affects the league.
I offer good deals, bro. I offer a lot of good deals.
Well, here's the thing. I think there's going to be a lot of good deals running about this week. I think everyone's going to be running with their briefcase soon just because, bro, the amount of injuries we've got in this league. I know we've touched on some of yours, but I'm just going to run through the list. Obviously, AD still out 7 weeks. SGA 2 weeks at the moment. It's going to probably sit now for another 3 weeks. DeJounte's got a little niggle at the moment. Clutch City, Jermaine, you've got LaMelo still out. Jarrett Allen concussed. Hashimura.
Where did Jarrett Allen's injury come from, though?
Oh, concussion. I saw it in the game, man.
Because that one hit me by surprise.
Yeah, it's jarring.
But even so, the way how he was going on before when he first was at the Cavs, he had that Newcastle to him. He's going crazy. Not so much anymore.
He slowed down. He did. He's
been cool.
You're right.
He's been all right.
But Rui caught a little. He was a late scratch. Yeah, late scratch.
He caught some fire as well.
Rui Hachimura, but he got injured. Late scratch. I know it's cool. It's meaty, but it's cool.
Don't do that. Not
MPJ, is it?
No. He was doing like MPJ stuff though.
No.
Go look at stats. Go look at stats.
Go look at his field goal.
Thanks, Stevie.
Go look at his block.
Thanks, Stevie. I'm gonna have to try sort out levels now. Cheers, mate.
I will cash out him. I had to let him know, innit? He wasn't listening.
Nah,
sorry, listeners.
Trust, bro. Trust. Hachimura, get me up on that point stats because cool. This year, say, God.
Nah, it was a good pick. It was a good pick.
Yeah. It's done its purpose. He wants buckets, he wants boards, so field goal. I knew he was after there. It's a good pick. Stevie's obviously you still got Brogdon day to day. Giannis, a couple of niggles there. Ingram is out at the moment with a toe injury, which is annoying. But of course, basketball.
How long's that?
It's only been a week so far, isn't it?
You know more than me. Jay knows more than me.
Yeah, I don't play
Jay knows more than me. All these are little injuries, man. Like Ingram might be out for probably the rest of the week, maybe back next week, not sure. Collins probably 2 weeks. Brogdon will be back this week, I believe. Giannis should be back this week, I believe. I can't see why not. Yeah, man. I'm gonna say it for the 4th, 5th time. I can't complain, bro.
Yeah. I think the only thing that's worthy of complaining about with your injuries, and it's noteworthy for the listeners, is the fact that it's when Marcus has been on the decline heavy. And it was like, yo, Stevie's second and he's touching first, like on one night or a couple of nights. And it's like, okay, here we go.
Amazing.
Here we go. Marcus is starting to panic. And then all of a sudden you get all those injuries to your big players. And then he's kind of, you know.
I just want to say the one night that I was on top of the league, the WhatsApp group was silent the next day. Oh my days. I didn't say nothing. I just wanted to see what someone says. I'm like, right, no one wants to say anything.
No one will.
No way. It's how it goes, isn't it? Like, I definitely get keeping quiet, keeping your head down, grafting. I get it. But I was like, right, no one's got nothing to say. Especially that runner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm saying this. And we're going to get onto the runner now because he's got Bradley Beal out, which is very peak. Yeah. We don't know when he's coming back at the moment. LeBron is out 4 to 6 weeks. Van Vliet, now he's caught an O. Van Vliet's on an O thing. Before it was day to day, his hip flexor. I told him, I said to him, brother, listen, basketball is the hip flexors. Them assists, boy. Them steals, boy. Them steals, boy.
But I will say he did a good bit of business on the low of Devontae Graham, so that's going to at least hold him up.
Potentially, but the way I've been watching Charlotte, bro, the double teams on Devontae and Terry Rozier, it naga work. I'm not sure if I don't think it's going to profit him as much as he wants.
And Melo's going to come back.
It's just a stopgap
maybe.
Still.
Yeah, stopgap. I hear that. Jaren Jackson's still out, and he's got too much pride to drop him. He's got too much pride to drop him. Yeah. Dembo, you got Clint Acapella. He's day to day, but I think he's probable. Kevin, KD still out. He should be back next week, I think. So that's good for you. Kyle Lowry's still got a little niggle with his toe infection, which is peak. And Larry Nance. Larry's sister Nancy.
What does Durant coming back mean for Harden and Irving, fantasy-wise?
For Kyrie, it means nothing. He was doing the same thing
Kyrie's
before.
cold.
Like Kyrie, bro, I took that risk this year, and I'm so happy I did, honestly. Aside from, bear in mind, did you know he's missed about 15 games this year? Would you have known that? No, 15, that's a lot of games, on the low. That's like an actual physical injury.
Bearing in mind, it's 72 games.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I would have known that because he was partying.
Yeah, true. No, but like 15 though, like I didn't like in my head I thought maybe like 8, 9, like it's a 15. Like, I know it's not a big difference, but still like, okay.
Yeah, it's a little
but
shock.
Kyrie's been balling, man. Like we know what Kyrie does, man. On his day, in my opinion, pretty much top 10 player in the league. I'd say personally, innit, ability.
It's debatable. It's definitely debatable. It's debatable.
It's debatable. It's debatable.
Yeah. Okay.
The thing with Kyrie that has surprised me this season is that Stevie, he's slyly been the reason why your field goal is super high because he not only is a high volume shooter, but he's shooting like 49%, 50% for the season.
He's always been efficient now.
Crazy.
I can't say he's like the total opposite to Westbrook. Like he doesn't just pull up a shot for no reason. He'll dance, and then as soon as that right opportunity comes. And then on top of that, he's got the ability to create shots out of nowhere. Like we've seen the one against Golden State in the finals when man gets slapped, and he's just that's not by accident, bro. He practices these shots. He practices that's getting like hit with something and then throwing it backwards. He does all these circus shots. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he's done his thing this year, man.
Yeah, no, for real. And same with Harden, man. He's out at the moment. He's pulled a hammy. Very peak. That's very tender, peak. Man.
Yeah, because there was the potential for some business that.
Ooh, Harden.
There's a potential for some business that could have happened. No, I'm joking. No, or am I? Nah, it's peak. People were talking about Harden being a front runner for MVP,
and I didn't quite understand it. But
when you break it down. There's been a lot of games. It's basically Harden, then a second person with Kyrie and KD out. It was what's his name? Not Joe Ingles. Harris. Claxton, Bruce Brown. Not a lot of great players, and he was putting up stats, and they were winning. And it's like,
I just think it was a bit unsavory the way he left Houston. For me to be front runner, I just think it's Jokic without a doubt. For me. Personally.
It is Jokic. Everyone knows it's Jokic. Like the thing's done. It was possibly it's done. It was gonna possibly be LeBron, but yeah, it's Jokic now. Odds on favor. It's done.
I'm gonna say the reason why I don't think it will happen for Jokic. I think it will, but if I was to say why not, with MPJ really starting to ball, I'm not keep bringing them up, but like because he's starting to ball now, Jokic is very passive to the point. He'll let them and do their thing scoring wise. So I've noticed Jokic's output hasn't been as elite as it has been before MPJ was put in the starting lineup. So I think
when you say output though, what are you referring to? Just like his points, like
because you can't really, if you can't have 15, 7 and 7 and be an MVP, do you know what I'm saying? Or 15, 10 and 7 and be MVP. It's not really, do you know what I'm saying? You might as well give an MVP to Ben Simmons then, which is just fucking ridiculous. We don't know.
Nah, we're not doing that. We're not comparing them though. Like,
what, Ben Simmons and Jokic?
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, because Ben Simmons isn't in the stratosphere for Jokic.
Yeah, but then,
deal with him, fam.
No.
Jokic is a serious guy.
Jokic is a serious guy. Yeah, Ben Simmons is not.
Cool. Just to continue on, obviously Harden. Ray's had a rough deal this like literally the last couple of days, man. Because Harden out with hamstring tightness and Malik Beasley's out for 4 to 6 weeks. Gone, hamstring gone.
Like that.
Yeah. He's out of here.
Grade 3 hamstring injury.
He's out of here.
Suspended then.
And then Tahir's got John Wall still out, and Big Nurk is out still.
Huh? Serious?
Yeah, he's still injured, man.
With what?
Yeah, I know. He's looking like a little while, so yeah.
You're smiling for. Don't smile.
But hold on. When we were speaking about my injuries, I didn't even get to talk. I just want to say, KD's been longing it out, but I'm still in the same place. And Capella, yeah, we know he's injury prone. I ain't gonna cap and say he's not like AD or something. But so we've got those two issues. And then Larry Nance is a pickup I normally take, but he again is injury prone. So I've got these small niggas, but Kyle Lowry, I don't know what's happening with him in Toronto, but I don't look like they want him no more.
Yeah, I think he's embarrassed, man, or something. I don't know
what's going on. Innit?
He ain't trying to play.
But I will say with KD, KD's injury prone. Like, he's not injury prone usually, too tough. But after that injury, certified, I was scared to take him off the board.
Yeah, it's a risk, but they're saving him. I think they're saving him.
But not for the season. Yeah, exactly. And that's what fantasy basketball's regular season for most people. So, yeah, go ahead, Jay.
Well, that's the thing. Obviously, Demler still thinks he's valuable enough to keep him because he dropped Kobe White and added Kyle Kuzma.
You lot, if you want Kobe White, go get him. I don't want him.
Clearly, you dropped him. He's on waiver wire, but you ain't got a choice no more. Don't tell me go get him.
I can because none of you are gonna get him. So you're just waffling.
I think he's worth it like that too.
Some consistency. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, them Ray has done it again. He's gone and dropped. He's got this bondage. I don't want to use another word because we've been using it in the group. He's got this bondage with small forward, power forward guys, and he's dropped Gallinari after a week. He's picked up Bogdanovic again, fam. He's done it again.
He loves these European shooters, bro.
He does, fam.
He loves them. I don't know what it is. I don't want to say what it is, innit?
Something in the water in
That's bad, Jay.
Yeah. Nah, I knew Jay didn't fully catch it, you know. That was good, dog.
Hey, that actually makes up for all your poor GIF usage. I'm not gonna lie, it really does, you know. Yo. Just to note as well, Riri's added Miles Bridges, dropped Gordon Hayward, Diesel, Dionys dropped Mitchell Robb, picked up Ricky Rubes. Weird. I get it, but it's like,
Mitch Robinson had done nothing all year though, man. He got injured early and then just came back and then
got injured again, fam. That's the thing. Man broke his foot. It was a really poor way to break your foot as well. It was kind of soft. Marcus has dropped Kellan. He dropped Mr. Johnson. Picked up Devontae, as we mentioned already, for $11. That's noteworthy. And then Stevie, you've only gone and dropped Brook Lopez, Bilo for Nerlens Noel. $3.
Brook Lopez just he is good. It's just with Giannis about, it's just you can't. He ain't gonna get what he needs to do. And Drew Holiday's obviously an improvement on Bledsoe, so it's just less opportunity in it. And Chris Middleton there as well, so it's just long. And with Nerlens, I'm kind of just scanning him to see how he does with Mitchell Robinson being out, but looking a bit crazy right now.
He was on my radar.
But yeah, like, you can't like he wasn't.
Yeah. For like a block stat, a rebound here and there, some steals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's a good pickup.
Man,
That's why it was on my radar.
Breaking, there's some slightly breaking news. Ben McLemore to the Lakers.
Stephen A. Smith meme. I'm here to tell you.
See, that's another shooter for them, though.
Yeah, it's good. Like it's just a complimentary piece, isn't it? Like from when he's not gonna bother KCP. Like, is KCP out?
No, I think he's.
He must be back now.
I think he might be back.
Yeah, he's not really gonna trouble KCP, so.
Well, he can take Wes Matthews minutes because that guy's
he's
annoying.
trash, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot Wesley Matthews played for the Lakers. Completely forgot. Like completely forgot. Yeah. Wes Matthews ain't trash, man. I'm not hearing that.
He ain't. He's trash for the Lakers.
Yeah, he's
because
solid over his career.
When he was at Dallas, he's licking shots and other places as well.
Utah, Portland. Portland. Oh, listen. Before Damian Lillard, when it was him, Wesley Matthews, Nicholas Batum, Aldridge.
Is he crazy like that?
Oh yeah,
he was nice. He was bro. The Blazers were nice, bro.
He's been a nice shooter, but I don't know what he's doing. Like I don't know, man. I feel like it makes and breaks people, man. When you go there.
Fair enough.
It's just getting on as well, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's getting older.
So's LeBron.
Well, there you
go. But that's a different caliber. That's a different kind of fish, right?
Age like fine wine.
Boys, any super big performances to note this week?
Probably Lonzo coming back.
Yeah, come back on fire, boy.
On fire. 27 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, and what he came.
How many threes?
8 for 15 threes.
Oh my goodness!
But he only made threes that night. He was 8 for 18 and all of his threes. He just went mad. 3 for 3 on free throws as well. So for whoever, fantasy wise, put him in the thing this week and said, "Yo, we're gonna put some trust in him." Yeah, you're up.
And that's
I think it's time.
He did that as well.
It's time to put respect in his name now, man. I think
Lonzo.
Man. It's time now. It's time. Like, since the first year was looking shaky, wearing the dead creps and all that from his dad. Tried to do a thing, didn't work out. Mashed up his foot. Second year tried a thing. Obviously got traded and all that. Or was the second or third year got traded from the Lakers?
Emila should know that, Laker fan.
Yeah.
Second year,
cool.
He tried to say it comfy, Jam, but he was under pressure.
He's under pressure. He's sweating.
LeBron, bro.
Hey. Take it easy.
It's fine, man.
Take it easy.
He's still out from football, isn't he?
But yeah, Lonzo's a great player. I'm surprised that no teams really went for him in the trade deadline because there was rumors that the Warriors were trying to go for him. It was like Kelly Oubre and a pick, I want to say, as well. For Lonzo, I would have done that, man. I would have done that still.
I wouldn't have.
Slyly.
Why not?
What's he gonna? He's just come off the bench.
Lonzo plays point. Steph can play combo guard. They can interchange, and Klay Thompson plays small.
He's a better defender. He's a better defender than Steph as well, bro.
I don't like this small ball lineup. Like, it's not working for Golden State no more. We need some big men that doing their job, bro.
Yeah, you can still have Wiseman playing the 5 and have Draymond playing the 4. I think personally, I'll be honest.
So then Wiggins coming off the bench?
Oh, Wiggins, you just trade Wiggins, man.
I want to trade Wiggins. I've been saying that from the beginning of the season. Every time a man them asks me what's happening with GSW, I'm like, yo, we need to trade Wiggins. Like, you know what I mean? He's got natural talent, but I don't think he understands the game of basketball properly.
It's just, I don't know what it is. A lot of these guys, when they come out of high school, they get promised the world and college and they get promised everything. And I just think they lose focus, man. Like him, Jabari Parker, bare injuries as a bagger, man. It's Pete, man. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah. It's true. I'm just looking at another player who may have noteworthy performances as opposed to just the one performance. It's Russell Westbrook, man.
He's been going off.
I thought that was last week, you know.
Easy, bro. This is the thing.
Yeah.
I don't even think the boys mentioned it, fam.
Yeah.
He's still going in, bro. He's had triple doubles for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games now.
And I still don't rate him.
There you go.
He'll be respected. He'll be respected once he stops playing. That's how it is. And one thing, like everyone talking about him jacking shots, pause, and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, he's a certified baller. Like I ain't trying to hear anything else. He's my favorite player in the league, you know. So and
exciting wise,
yeah, he's my favorite player in the league. Like the way he plays, with that,
will always be that.
Hold on, whoa. The way he plays with that level of aggression, every time he's attacking the rim, every time he wants to attack the rim.
I hear you. In terms of excitement and what you want to watch, bro.
He's my favorite player, and just his attitude to it, man. No one's your friend on the court, man. And that's how.
I've never heard them mention Russell Westbrook before.
Yeah, no, he's actually my favorite player. So
wow,
most men know that.
Wow, I didn't know that. I've never heard you mention Russell Westbrook aside from a couple dunks recently. Still, I'm not gonna lie. God, I just want to interject and say,
KD for me,
I didn't say he's the best player in the league. I said
no. The favorite thing. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. Westbrook made triple doubles boring. I don't find triple doubles all that interesting. I think there's a lot of men that just chase those stats, which I don't respect. It's a bit like the same way people said about Oscar Robertson, who he broke his record of saying that Oscar Robertson in his heyday was very selfish, and then he learned playing with Kareem or Louis Alcindor, whatever his name was at the time. You can't play like that to win a championship, bro. You cannot play like that to win a championship. You have the same mentality, same efforts, but this whole chasing triple doubles thing, it's not getting your players involved. So you're getting assists, but when are you giving man the pass? You're giving man the pass after 20 seconds of doing all these dribble moves and then giving man bomb passes for man to shoot.
Go on, Jay.
No, do you think?
No. That's cap. I ain't even trying to hear that. Shall I tell you why? Because listen, now you're just forcing the narrative to believe whatever you want. How do you know it's not game management? It's not actual plays that they run, that they want to run down the clock. Like when Cavaliers had to play GSW, that's how they had to dictate that game, because the way GSW played was quick fire, bang, and they're hitting threes, or they will blow you out. You had to slow that game down to be able to be in that position in the fourth quarter to beat them. So some teams actually just have to slow it down and play to the last seconds of that shot clock. I don't think, like, as I said, you can say anything to fit a narrative. Maybe he does force triple doubles, but at a point, when are we going to actually respect his triple doubles? He's been doing it consistently.
When he comes out the first round. Go on, Jay.
That's a nice one.
What are we talking about? Hold on. No, you had the piece. You said the piece, and it was good. Why can't Russell Westbrook get out the first round? Why did he lose to Donovan Mitchell in his rookie year? When man can explain that to me, if we're triple double hunting, then we can talk. I get it. His game looks great. To me, Russell Westbrook, the same way people see Steph Curry, it's like it looks beautiful because they can relate that man can shoot. And then the other side is that I don't know how man plays like that because he's an athletic problem to the point I'm in awe. When you break it down, bro, oh my gosh, bro, stop. Like the way he plays, no, bro. I do not want Russell Westbrook on my team. As a Heat fan, I do not want Russell Westbrook on my team.
I guarantee you probably want Drew Holiday on your team. And bruv, him, yeah. He's another performance. He's another player who's had a mad performance like in the last week and recently as well.
What did he have?
33, 11 assists, 7 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block.
I bet his field goal was beautiful as well. I bet his field goal was
9 for 25 last
time. I bet he won the game as well.
He's too sick.
I bet he actually won the game instead of holding bare.
Oh, well, against Sacramento.
Yeah.
But they didn't put it on the recent news. Because you know what? Damn. In fairness, which we're going to get into anyway, might as well just hit it up now, is he's obviously agreed a 4-year maximum contract extension worth.
Who are we talking about?
100.
Drew Holiday.
I hear that.
60 mil still.
Great deal.
What do you reckon then, Jam? Since you're hearing that now, what do you think?
I think it's good. They got rid of Bledsoe. That was probably the best thing they did. Bringing in a great defender, guy that can get to the basket. Yeah, like real life. I think it was a good move for them, and it's a good move for the future as well. He's only like 27. Yeah, Can't go wrong. Can't complain. My perspective, anyway, man. I think that's a good deal for them.
No,
It's a good little point guard to build around as well.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, I agree. I think Drew Holiday's probably one of the most underrated players in the league. Plus, probably one of the best two-way point guards in the league as well, alongside probably Christmas CP and a few others. What do you reckon, Stevie?
What about Drew Holiday? Great deal, man. Literally what Jam said, man. Getting rid of Bledsoe, great deal. Bledsoe, I just don't know for that guy. I don't know what's going on there. Drew Holiday, it's just like Drew Holiday is in that class of like the Mike Conley guys, them pure point guards that just both sides of the ball, distribute to everyone. Everyone gets touch of the ball, but I can still get my buckets. I can still he just knows what he's doing. I'd rather them type of point guards than Russell Westbrook. I'm just playing out there, just saying. I like my point guards to do what they need to do efficiently. You know what I'm saying?
You have a star around you, 100%.
Yeah, like those man. Yeah, they'll definitely. Like by themselves, no, probably not in it. But Drew Holiday, when he was with AD, was very good, bro. Was very good, fam.
Yeah.
So it's a basketball IQ thing, innit? That certain men have where I don't need to be athletic. I can still get my guys involved. I can still do what I need to do and win the game at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Denver, what do you reckon?
No, it's a good deal. It's a good deal, but to be honest, I haven't really been looking at the Bucks this year or anything like that. I don't feel like they're gonna do much. To be honest,
they're experimenting. They are experimenting at the moment.
In terms of the Bucks, I think, as Nam was saying, I've not really been watching them like that, and I feel like at what point does Giannis start thinking, I know I have to sign this big contract, but I don't know if you, man, I'm not gonna lie.
It's coming GSW. You were getting rid of that A-Wigs contract.
No.
Yeah, we're going to send that over, and we're going to take Antetokounmpo's contract.
But Curry's coming to Lakers.
No.
Giannis is coming to Miami. He's coming to New York. Niger boys with Oladipo and Bam Adebayo.
I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
Come on, man. It's a problem.
Well,
come on, man.
Well, boy. I think just to take a hard turn, man, the big news. I think we almost went viral, didn't we?
We did go viral.
Okay,
that's Fabio Foreign says.
Paul Pierce, man, what are you doing, man?
Living his best life. Are you crazy? He took it back to the days where he's winning rings with Celtics. Just chilling with them shorties are nice.
Let me be careful what I'm saying, because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But he done a mad thing, but I don't get it. Like, I don't know if he was like if that conversation with ESPN, whatever, was already happening.
I don't think he knows how to use IG Live properly.
Do you not think he was yacked, though?
Nah, he was off his.
He was yacked, bro. I don't think he fully understood what he was doing.
Gravity, yeah.
And someone said he's lost his obviously deal with ESPN over 365 people in his IG Live. That's not a lot of people in the IG Live. Big Paul Pierce.
360, is that
360. No. If it was like in like the 5,000. Yeah, let's do it.
But no, it's not just that though. It's like it's the after effect. It's the consequence. It's the going on the Twitter. It's everyone retweeting. It's everyone talking about it. Like 50 Cent uploaded it. You know what I mean? Like, 50 uploaded it. Yeah, it's long. That's already a million views.
Oh,
so do you know what I mean? And of course, if Rings and Things upload it as well, then it's another viral moment. So viral. You know what I mean? You just gotta. It wasn't right for Paul Pierce, man. But.
Well, this is it. I mean, at least that was fairly savoury to the point it was funny. But one thing I didn't find funny personally was the whole KD and Michael Rapaport exchange. I didn't enjoy that.
Listen.
Corny as hell.
Bro, Michael Rapaport's corny anyway.
Corny. Like, he's been corny, but he's always been like, you're corny, but you're right.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
But you're corny. And now after that, not happy. Even because after that, have you man seen him on first take?
Yeah, I saw. I know what you're talking about.
Skipping Shannon Sharp's thing when he's like fake crying. And then he's like, I don't care. First of all, you do care. You would not have gone through that whole monologue. You definitely do care. Because when he did his actual video in his car, he looked like he was going to cry. Yeah, he knows what he done, bro. He knows that. Man, them are not trying to rock with you no more, bro. You made man have to pay 50k. Yes, it's Kevin Durant. He's got that in his couch. I understand that. But you made man have to pay 50k because you exposed what a man's saying. You can't say he was saying it like, oh, I was just doing it for banter. Like, no, you were trying to expose him.
Trying to run banter. It's running off that whole like that whole narrative that online KD's a bit soft and he takes the fans too quickly and that, and he tries to jump on that bandwagon, and he jumped on that bandwagon. Look, and it just exploded. And look at you now, bro.
Definitely.
Like people are saying out here saying, NBA people ain't really gonna mess with him no more and that. But I don't know, man. You know what they say? Any news is good news, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, it was unsavory for me, man. I just thought it was so corny. Yeah, it just wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look. But KD needs to stop getting himself wrapped up in them nonsense. For me personally, he needs to stop. Bruv, the fact that he replies to people online and stuff is it's a bit sneaky for me, man. He needs to just allow it.
I don't mind the responding back to fans and stuff. I think having that level of interaction.
I hear you. I'm sorry to cut you, but I just think it's always a case of you respond to the bad stuff. Like, why you always have to respond when someone says, "Oh yeah, KD's amazing." Like, thanks, bro. Like,
he might do. He just doesn't get exposed. But he might do though. We're saying he doesn't, but he might do. He just don't get exposed because no one's gonna go, "Oh look, KD." Yeah. No one jumps on that fan girl. You know what I mean?
Everyone's gossip and bad news, isn't it?
And that's social media. Do you get it? Like, everyone wants to expose the negative.
Someone tried to say he sounded like them 13-year-olds on COD, fam. The way he was dissing.
Them man on the Xbox Live stuff. They say the wildest stuff.
Yeah,
I remember I was playing Pez back in the day against some you, and he was saying one madness to me. I was like, "Raw, like really what you're saying, like raw." Like,
it was COD, bro. COD.
On COD.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I see them in his face like he remembered that day, bro.
Yeah.
But boys, anything final to add?
Ben Simmons, let's talk about it. I'm going to go on this run quickly, Why do you, man, rate Ben Simmons so highly? I don't understand it, fam.
You don't watch League Pass, so...
No, but bro,
let's move on.
That's the worst take I've ever heard, especially with the fact that we caught you in 4K, bruv, so you could shout.
No, you didn't catch me in 4K. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. 4K,
I said he's a sick number 2. That's what I said.
I can't believe people think he's sick. Get the fuck
out
of here.
No, I said... The fact that you, man,
how did they catch you
exactly
in 4K?
It makes me feel sick, bro. Against the Grizzlies, bro, you held an L when you had like 5-6.
Fam, everyone's entitled to bad form, man.
No, that's his casual stat line, bro. Aside from 8 points, that's what he does. And you, man, rate him so highly. Oh, I've had enough of this narrative, bro.
Nah, man, you're a stat man. This season,
literally.
you're a proper stat man.
Bruv, certified, because you don't even watch the games. You look at the fucking live results.
First of all, what players with his stat line, other than him, do you rate?
Fam.
Do you want to just lock off now? What you guys?
That's not the point. But the fact
no. But I'm saying.
All
right, Draymond Green. All right, cool. Do we really rate Draymond Green like?
I rate Draymond Green.
That he's a Golden State Warriors fan. Do we rate Draymond Green like that?
How can you not? How can you not?
So
these men don't want to say yes.
Hold on. Wait. What we're not gonna do right here is compare Ben Simmons and Draymond Green.
We're talking fantasy stat line.
That's BS. Like, that's just throwing the stats into and then putting on a player. There's more to a player than stats. That's it.
What I'm saying.
Again, and in fairness,
of course.
I'm gonna cut it there, bro, because what I'm gonna say is we'll leave that for the listeners to decide. They've got a couple questions in this episode, so I think it's fairly new for our podcast that they're gonna answer on the Twitter probably. Yeah, we'll leave it with them. We'll ask them on that.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
The question is Ben Simmons overrated?
Look into the camera.
That was not even the question.
No, look into the camera. My bomber clock question.
That was not the question.
That is the question. That is the question because I'm saying that Ben Simmons is overrated. Ben Simmons is overrated.
What's the question?
What's the question, bro?
So the question is Ben Simmons overrated? Yes or no?
And that's all we have time for.
That's it.
So, again, you lot, thank you for joining us in this week's episode of Marines and Things Fantasy Basketball Podcast. Join us again next week. And remember, please like, subscribe, share, rate, follow all of us on the socials. We out.